Bernie Sanders has swept to victory over Hillary Clinton in all 3 states that voted for the Democratic presidential nominee on Saturday. The biggest prize was Washington state, but Mr. Sanders also won in Alaska and Hawaii, boosting his campaign. He was projected to have taken more than 70% of the vote in all 3. Mr. Sanders thanked his supporters and said his campaign has the momentum, but he still faces a tough task to overhaul Mrs. Clinton. She went into Saturday's votes leading Mr. Sanders by 1,223 delegates to 920. When superdelegates, party officials who can support either candidate, who have so far declared their allegiance are included, Mrs. Clinton was ahead by 1,692 to 949 in the race to reach 2,383 delegates. Washington was the most significant of the 3 states voting on Saturday, with 101 delegates up for grabs. There were 16 delegates on offer in Alaska and 25 in Hawaii. Mr. Sanders was projected to have won 72% of the vote in Washington against 27% for Mrs. Clinton. U.S. TV networks gave him about 79% of the vote in Alaska, against 21% for Mrs. Clinton. Initial projections from Hawaii also put Mr. Sanders above 70%. Celebrating via Twitter, Mr. Sanders said, "Thank you, Alaska. Together we are sending a message that this government belongs to all of us. Washington, thank you for your huge support. It is hard for anybody to deny that our campaign has the momentum." Mr. Sanders earlier told supporters in Wisconsin, "This is what momentum is about. Don't let anybody tell you we can't win the nomination or win the general election."